Hello and welcome to QA. In this video, we will see about V-Ray physical camera and know about its various options. So let's get started. First of all, V-Ray provides us with three types of camera: still camera, movie camera and video camera. For this series of video, we are going to use still camera because we are going to get a photorealistic image and it's a snap of a frame. So still camera, when you are going to render an animated scene or animated shot where there are characters, moving objects with moving camera, you are going to use movie camera. And when you are going to render architecture walkthroughs where only camera is animated, you can use video cameras. So next is F number. The more this number, that means the higher the value you enter here, the less light will enter the camera. The lower the number, the more light will enter the camera. So for now, for the stills, we can use actually shutter speed. And what is shutter speed? I will tell you. For now, let it be default 8. Then comes the shutter speed. The higher this value, the more the shutter speed, sorry, the actually I got confused actually. So shutter speed is actually like the value you enter there is actually to the power -1, that is reciprocal of the number that you enter there. So if this is entered 200, it's actually 1 by 200. So the higher the value you enter in shutter speed, the faster the shutter speed, the lower the light will enter in our camera. The lowest the shutter speed, the slower the shutter will close and the more of the light will enter our camera. Oh, my graphic card has I think given up. So let's pull it down. Okay. Now next is ISO. So in real world actually this value means the sensitivity of the camera sensor like BSI sensor, or you can say Sony Exmor-R sensor, like that. So they have their sensitivity values. So if you increase this value in real world cameras, you will find that you get more of the light and more of the light sensitivity, color sensitivity in your scene, but it actually adds noise in the real world. But here in virtual world, in 3D softwares, this doesn't actually affect noise in our scene and doesn't add it. So it actually only adds more contrast to colors and have more light be entered in our scene and more light sensed for us. For me, actually, for um, you can say it's my choice. I use this ISO when only I render night scenes. So if you want, you can use this. You can higher this value, and higher the value, the more sensible your camera will be. So this is our camera for us now. For now, yep. One more thing is left: horizontal lens shift and vertical lens shift. When we have focal length less than 35 or 55 mm value, we can use vertical shift. If you have 35 or 55 mm values, or even have something focal length like 200, you have to actually use this button every time, guess vertical lens shift, because this automatically corrects any kind of distortion caused by our camera lens. So let's hit this button and get the value for the distortion causing by the lens. So for every focal length value, you have to use this to get rid of any distortion. So we have that. So that's it. That's all the knowledge I want to give you about this V-Ray physical camera and its settings. So I think you know all now. You better understand all these settings. These are all the settings which you can actually practically use in the DSLR cameras. So if you have one, go on, start photographing the scenes and get more practice with these numbers. So meet you in the next video where we will learn about lights and camera. We will add lights in our scene and change some of these values in the camera to get a beautiful shade in our scene. So meet you in the next video.